I feel like this is about first, second, this is the third time that I had to start over with this video. What I really wanted to say was, some people don't want you to go to the next level. The way they talk to you. Like when they see you trying to grab a pen and an ink pen and you trying to you want to write the shit down or whatever it is you're trying to do, then that's when they turn around and cut it off and tell you, no, that's all right. They cutting it off. And to me, it's like they want to keep you down in that in the hole. They want to keep you. Some people just don't want you to know. They don't want you to learn. When they knew you came up and they know that you're used to being around them and that you couldn't read or write and all this type of stuff, they be glad you be in that kind of position. A lot of people, they do. They be glad because they want to keep you in that condition for their benefit. You see what I'm saying? It's all in their benefit. You see what I'm saying? Because Esau, the so-called white man that trained their minds, is to you know what I mean, is to be against themselves, hurt their people, all that. Like, it's to the point to where you can't even, you can go in the store, it's like you see them they so sold out to these people, they're delusional. Our people got these different mindsets, like they believe that these so-called white people actually care about them and love them. They really do. And they think we ain't supposed to be saying nothing about it. But yet still, when you walk out here in this world, you see they control it. But our people want to come up and argue you from here to New York. And then you got these old ignorant ass Uncle Toms Yeah, we still living right here in the same damn condition. I might have to cut this thing off because somebody got some beat music. We'll see. Yeah. Let's see here. Because normally when I hear music, you have to cut it off. But man, it's just, sometimes I just, when I see our people in that kind of shape and with that kind of mindset, sometimes I hate even facing, looking at, I don't like even looking at our people in that type of shape. Sometimes you hate to even be going in the stores. It makes you feel so uncomfortable. When you walk up in town, our people are so hateful, bro. They've been conditioned to be so hateful, you can't even look at them. They be ready to cut your throat. Yeah, our people just, they hate each other. They just don't like each other. I mean, this is crazy. This is just getting out of hand, man. It's just crazy, man, how our people just, and the so-called white man done trained them that way. The enemy done trained our people that way. And then when you speak out and you say something about it, then they think that you stupid. Well, don't worry about it then. You know, we live here. Y'all say. Now, look, I'm going to talk about that in another video. This video is going to take, it ain't going to take long to upload, but I'm going to make it a little longer and alive. Yeah. They'll tell you, our people are so conditioned. Now, here's another, I want to let y'all know, I want to mention this here. I just want to let y'all know so y'all won't be saying I'm mixing the video all up, you know. Help me understand this here. This is what I'm just trying to understand. How could you have no problem, you don't have no problem with your enemy recording you. You don't have no problem with your enemy recording you with cameras on buildings. But you have a problem with your little bit of brother, who the same people the enemy hates, You have a problem with your brother recording you, but you don't have a problem with your enemies who has cameras all up in the sky looking at you, and then they want to have the nerve is to call you certain names and stuff. They ain't nobody like widows. There is nobody is more of a damn whatever the hell that word is, widows, than the so-called white man is the biggest widow you ever want to see. But our people feel like what they saying is that's too much like right. It's to say it's the so-called white man because they scared because they feel like the so-called white man is giving them all these benefits. The so-called white man is paying them. The so-called white man is giving them money. That's the one that caused the world to run and all that kind of stuff. And when you say something about it, then they try to make you look stupid. Basically, for stating the truth. It is what it is. That's what it is. They'll look at you wall-eyed, but they ain't gonna look at him like that. Oh, he can walk out here and he ain't gonna be threatened. Oh no, he ain't gonna walk out here and he ain't gonna get looked at stupid. No. But I will, you will, as a man of color. Yep. So, I mean, I'm telling you, the truth is what it is, man. And then they want to say hate speech and all that, man. Nobody speaking no damn hate speech, bro. It is what it is. They feel like you're supposed to just take it. You know what I mean? Oh, it's not all white people. You can't do this and you can't. It's not all so-called. And our people is damn good at doing that. The first thing, when you go to pointing out the condition that's going on over here in this, in so-called America, that's the first line our people run to. Oh, all of them not like that. You can't this and that and the third. And they'll say, oh, that's their job is to watch you, to see if you're doing this and that and the third. It's their job. So basically what you're saying, really, it's the enemy's job. You mean it's the enemy's job is to do what he do. The enemy gonna do his job. Yeah, I can buy that one. But doing your job and harassing people, harassing our people, the people of color, let's just call it what it is. So-called black people be harassed when they come in places like Winn-Dixie, like that. There was a sister in here that was about some weeks ago, and I stood up for her. They had them so-called white women up in here talking about, saying it's our job and this and that. I said, well, I understand I just said it now. I understand where you coming from because you got a lot of our people come in these stores. And I went to Arison's and they was watching me, call themselves trying to watch me in Arison's. And I ain't been in there in 3 years. I'm not gonna go in those stores and then you walk up in there and then on every hand you got a so-called white man just sitting up in there just watching. No, I'm not. That's not me, homie. No, that's not me, homie. Yeah. I mean, have y'all ever been in a situation where you hate you had to come out? You hate to walk. I mean, you get that spirit to where you don't want to. It's like, nah, right now I don't want to be bothered with the public. Right now, I don't want to do this because it's so wicked and corrupt, you know? So I ain't gonna hold this video. It's gonna be a long video. So we gonna come back and I'm gonna chop it up with y'all a bit later, man.